Hello and welcome back to the second lecture of our chapter Manufacturing Industries. I am Ashwin Joglekar from Resonance PCCP division. So, today we will be discussing about the mineral based industries, and previously in the first lecture we had discussed about what is manufacturing, the importance of manufacturing and how agriculture and industry is complementary to each other, and then we looked at the agro based industries. Now, today we will be starting with mineral based industries, that is iron and steel industry. Now, its history and present status. First industry was established in Porto Novo in Tamil Nadu, followed by Kulti in West Bengal. The first integrated steel plant came up at Jamshedpur in 1907. Presently, there are 10 primary integrated steel plants and around 200 mini steel plants in the country. Importance again, iron and steel, as we know, it is the basic industry and is the backbone of our industrial sector. The iron and steel industry is the basic industry, since all other industries, heavy, medium and light, depend on it for its machinery. Production and consumption of steel is often regarded as the index of national development, of a country's development. Then locational factors, that is most of the iron and steel industries are located in Peninsular Plateau. Again, this becomes a question here. Why? First of all, in iron and steel industry requires heavy raw material, that is iron ore, limestone, coal, etc. and industries are located in the area where these are easily available. Then raw material as well as finished products, goods are again heavy, and then they also have to be transported and it requires therefore a well developed system of transport network system, that is railways facility. Peninsular Plateau has got both Delhi, Kolkata and Mumbai-Kolkata national route. Requires a continuous supply of water and electricity, and in Peninsular Plateau this is easily available from the Damodar Valley Corporation. Skilled as well as non-skilled labor is easily available. Capital and banking facilities are also easily available. Export and import facilities are also available through the various ports which are there. Market is well developed in nearby areas. Now, what are the problems faced by the Indian iron and steel industry? Again, this also becomes a question here, maybe a short answer type question. First of all, high cost and that is limited availability of coking coal. Then lower productivity of labor, irregular supply of energy and poor infrastructure are some of the problems associated with our iron and steel industry. Now, here it is mentioned about the process of manufacture of steel. Then most of the primary integrated iron and steel plants are located in public sectors. Why? Because again this to set up this industry requires huge investment, huge capital, which again can be borne by the government or the public sector. Now, iron and steel industry is a basic industry, so government wanted to keep it under public sector to have control over the prices. Iron and steel industry requires a huge investment, and that also for a long time, normally not possible for a private sector. Or raw materials required is again totally in hand of public sector, requires a well developed infrastructure, transportation, electricity, water supply, and that is again also affordable by the public sector. Requires continuous research and development work possible only for again public sector. So, that is the possible reasons why most of the steel plants are located in public sectors. Now, these are the locations of some of the steel plants in India, and again this becomes a map work question. Next is your aluminium smelting. Again bauxite, that is the raw material through which aluminium is produced. Second important metallurgical industry of India after iron and steel. Location of industry is again influenced by availability of bauxite and inexpensive electricity. About 8 aluminium plants are there located in Odisha, that is Nalco, Balco, then West Bengal, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. Again, here is a ratio between ores and aluminium. 4 to 6 tons of bauxite is converted to 2 tons of alumina and then 1 ton of aluminium. Next part is about our chemical industries, and again the chemical industry is its biggest consumer as well. That is most of the chemicals which are produced are again used up by other chemical industries. Occupies an important position in the country's economy, contributes approximately 3% in the total GDP, growing fast in both inorganic as well as organic chemical industries. Third largest in Asia and occupies the 12th place in the world in terms of its size. Classification of inorganic and organic. Fourth point is contributes much to agriculture by controlling harmful insects and weeds. Next industry is fertilizer industry. First fertilizer industry or industrial plant was established at Ranipet in Tamil Nadu in 1906. Real growth became with the establishment of plant at Sindri by the Fertilizer Corporation of India. India is the third largest producer of nitrogenous fertilizers, 57 fertilizer units manufacturing nitrogenous and complex nitrogenous fertilizers, 29 for urea and 9 for producing ammonium sulfate, and 68 other small units produce single superphosphate. Factors that have helped in the widespread location of fertilizer industry in India is an agrarian economy. So, therefore, again agriculture is a dominant thing here. With the spread of green revolution during the 1960s, more and more fertilizer units were in demand all over the country. To fulfill its fertilizer industry has been established in near about every part of the country. Because of easy availability of natural gas through pipelines, fertilizer industries have been established in various parts. Moving on to the next industry, that is the cement industry. Manufacturing of cement industries require heavy materials like limestone, silica, aluminium and gypsum. Coal and electric power are also other requirements. Decontrol of price and distribution since 1989 and other policy reforms led to the cement industry to make rapid strides in capacity, process and production. India produces a variety of cement of good quality and hence have a ready-made market in South and East Asia. First cement plant was set up in Chennai in 1904. Next is our automobile industry, that is after liberalization, the coming in of new and contemporary models stimulated the growth of this industry in the year 1991, and nowadays we have different brands or different automobile manufacturers in our market, including passenger cars, 2 and 3 wheelers. Foreign direct investment in new technology and align the industry with global developments. The industry is located around major regions, that is Delhi, Gurgaon, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata, Indore, Hyderabad, Jamshedpur and Bangalore. Next industry here is information technology or IT and electronic industry, and Bangalore is the electronic capital of India, and again wide range of products ranging from transistor sets to television sets, looks after the needs of defense equipments, railways, airways, space and other departments. Besides hardware, the country has also earned a reputation in the development of software. Indian electronic industry is contributing a lot of to the space technology as well, and again has become quite a good foreign exchange earner in the country. Now, these are some of the map locations of software technology parks in India. Now, coming to our next topic, that is industrial pollution. Now, definitely industries are a sign of progress, but they also lead to pollution. Now, what are the various 4 types which have been listed are air, water, land and noise. Pollution. Air pollution again cause smoke emitted by the industries carries a higher proportion of undesirable gases, which are their materials consisting of both solid and liquid particles, which again affect human health, animals, plants and atmosphere. Remedy: air pollution can be controlled by better fuel selection and utilization, use of oil instead of coal to the industries, use of equipments like inertial separators, filters and precipitators. Water pollution causes industrial effluent or waste products are discharged into the rivers without treatment, which are both organic and inorganic. Industries responsible are paper pulp, textile, chemical, petroleum refining, tannery and electroplating are the major industries creating water pollution. Remedy: treatment of industrial liquids before being discharged into the water bodies. Can be done in 3 phases: primary treatment, secondary treatment and your tertiary treatment. Third is your noise pollution, arises from industry and means of transport, causes impairment of hearing. Few measures to control land and soil pollution. collection of waste from different places, dumping and disposing the waste by landfilling, and also recycling of the waste for further use. Now, the key terms which are being used in the chapter are agglomeration economies, that is occur when the larger market, lower transportation cost, all good or better facilities are provided so that an area can grow much more, or kind of an urbanization can take place. And other benefits outweigh the added expenses. Particulate matter, a small discrete mass of solid or liquid matter that remains individually dispersed in the gas or liquid emissions. Smelting, again a process of extraction of a metal from an ore. Screening method to trap solid large objects from the wastewater. Flocculation, some particles of wastewater have ability to stick with each other. When one particle sticks with other, it is called flock. Now, that is what is our manufacturing industries chapter all about. Thank you so much.